Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers had a sub company, a distribution company called 88, and they was interested in it. So they came out. They sent the representative out, and he helped us map out our whole first album, which we recorded mostly in L.A. And his name was AJ. He did a lot for us. You feel me? And he put us in that light and put us up under everybody in L.A. And plus, we come from up under Totally Insane. You feel me? So that's the only name we really got to, We like, bro, Totally Insane. You niggas sold a lot of albums. You feel me? And a lot of people, whether y'all know it or not, a lot of people really still pay attention, like in the industry, pay attention to what y'all do. So we, throwing that name out there, bro. We come up under Totally Insane. And everybody was susceptible and acceptable to the whole little idea of us, and it was rocking.
What was so y'all recorded That's What's Up, and that was on Hood Reality album, right?
Right, which is the first one.
Was the first one. When was what was the first song getting played on the radio? Because y'all had a big radio, and y'all had a nice radio run. Y'all still do. They still play your music on.
Right. The first song that we had on the radio, we had did a song. One thing about Band-Aid is his mind worked, and he had an idea. He was like, bro, you know what we need to do? We listening to the radio. He like, bro, we need to start doing shows and just performing at the shows. So we'll hire San Quinn or Keep the Sneak, whoever hotting on the radio. So during that time, we did a show with Keep the Sneak, and then we was in the studio with him, and Shanti had some beats, and Shanti was like, shit, I'm gonna give y'all these 2 beats right here. I'm gonna see what y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? So we got on the beat. Keep the Sneak happened to be at the studio. We like, bro, get on this with us. And it was a song called Can't Leave Rap Alone. So we did the song Can't Leave Rap Alone, and we did it with Rick Lee on a regular basis. And Rick Lee heard the song. I think we gave Rick Lee like 3 or 4 songs, and he heard that song. He was like, I can do something with this one right now.
Wow.
And that was the birth of it.
Wow. Shout out to Rick Lee, man. That was the birth
of it right there.
That's good looking.
Shout out to Rick Lee for taking the chance. You know what I mean? It was the birth of it. And I did the last verse on the song, and they never played my verse on the radio. Because on the radio, they only played the 2 verses.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because they put you in the mix. But I was still happy because that was our, you know what I'm saying? We was on.
Yeah.
So when it was in the mix show, it was only playing 2 verses. You know what I'm saying? Then we did Grown Man. We did Grown Man. The story behind Get Your Grown Man on, that's so crazy because we went to Tracks A Million to buy a couple beats. So we bought a couple beats from Tracks A Million, and he gave us Get Your Grown Man on. Like, here, I had this one like 4 years ago. I liked the song. I'm like, let's get that one. So we did the song. When we did the song, and they didn't like the song. He was like, bro, niggas gonna think we hella corny. So I'm like, fuck it, I just listen to the song, you know what I'm saying? We got the song, I'm like, bro, I put the song in my, even though I put it on CD, I'm just gonna bump it myself. And it was Band-Aid's birthday when we recorded the song. Well, that night we went to the club. I had the song on the CD. So, like I said, we rock with Rick Lee a lot. He get us a lot of shows. So we sit down with Rick Lee, let him hear some songs. We let him hear a couple of songs that we paid for. He was like, yeah, them cool. Showed him that Grown Man. He was like, ooh, this the one right here. So I was like, what? He was like, God, this the one right here. But we really wasn't on Grown Man like that. But shit, after he started playing that, and all the doors started opening for it. Other doors, like, everywhere. Like, we got endorsements and shit from, like, LRG, which is a clothing company. We got endorsements from, we got to do a commercial on UPN for King of Queens. We got a lot, bro. Like, we, play basketball in at the Warriors Stadium with the N1 kids, with the N1 dudes and shit. I mean,
damn.
Like, we got it all from that song.
This was
that one song.
Was that on your first album? Was that on Hood Reality?
We put that on Hood Reality, and we put it on the very next one we did, which was Bad Day in School.
Okay. So y'all put Hood Reality out. Y'all immediately got radio success, right?
Right. But see, what we did was when we put Hood Reality out, our song was the one with Keep the Sneak, which is Can't Leave Rap Alone.
Right.
We hadn't put no emphasis or nothing on Grown Man yet.
Oh,
so by the time we put the album out, now the album got out, we do our thing, whatever, woo. Now we ready for another album, but Grown Man is just now growing legs. Grown Man start growing legs, but we already done with this next album. So we getting ready to release this next album and getting ready to start try to promote another single, but our distribution company and everybody was like, nah, we need to. The legs is just now growing on Grown Man.
Right.
So we need to put Grown Man. If we don't release another album, we got to put Grown Man on this other album because the legs that's growing on it right now got to be dealt with. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's what we had to do.
Right. So y'all, okay. At this time, was y'all signed to any label, or y'all was straight independent?
We always stayed independent. Only thing we signed with Warner Brothers for a distribution deal. Signed with Empire. We signed with Empire for a distribution deal, but never for a record label deal or nothing like that. The thing about it is, at the time, earlier in our stage, we was getting money. We had our own money, so couldn't nobody really offer us no little chicken change money and think they're gonna take over the creative shit, the creative control of our projects and tell us what we was gonna do and can do and can't do. And we got the same amount of money that they offering us in our pocket at the time.
Yeah. To all the young cats out there listening, that's listening, a lot of the young cats think that artists get rich off record sales. Could you please explain to them how other ways cats get their money if record sales ain't paying? Like, as far as, because I know y'all was doing a lot of shows and shit.
Right. See, the thing about it is, it's a new age. It's the digital age. So artists right now, you ain't finna sell no whole lot of records and get no blue check. All your checks gonna come off of your singles. If you making money off singles, if I was a new artist, I would just be concentrating on singles. It ain't even no use to making no albums, because when I get on the internet, I'm only gonna buy the songs that I like anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what you do is you make singles, you put them singles out, and you gotta put them singles out. And the reason why you put them singles out and promote them singles and promote them songs is because that song is gonna get you them shows for that year.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? That one song gonna get you them shows, and you gotta be in there working on that next song. But you gotta ride out that one song. That song gonna get you them shows and gonna keep your pockets fat that year. You know what I'm saying? And the different endorsements and different things that you're doing like that. That's why it's always important to put your own money in your project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And try to do your own thing, because you can generate your own money out of there. When you go to these distribution tables, when you go sit down at Rap Bay and form your own account, you know what I'm saying, and get your own tax ID number and all that, everything you put out, you never know what's going to pop. So you need to always have everything right. And then your copyright is everything.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Once you copyright everything and go to ASCAP, get your ASCAP right, or your BMI or your sound exchange or whatever you're using to write your records, man, that's how you're going to get your money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you go do them shows and everything, and a lot of people think, okay, I got to make, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, is trying to make money. Trying to make songs and raps for their neighborhood. Your neighborhood, you got to figure out who's buying CDs and target a market that's buying CDs.
Yeah.
Or else you just gonna be a tight rapper. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta make songs. Like when a person go to McDonald's and they gotta be the manager, or they gotta be the dude on the fries or the dude on the burger at McDonald's. So you can't go to McDonald's and make their fries and then just decide, okay, I'm gonna put some garlic salt on these fries.
Yeah, for real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put garlic salt on the fries because that ain't the recipe for McDonald's.
Right.
They serve that shit because their customers are coming to look for a certain brand and a certain French fry, not the garlic shit or the seasoning salt, the Lowry's that your grandma be using. Nah, they can't get the fries that McDonald's serve. You know what I'm saying? Because McDonald's targets their customers and they know what their customers are used to buying and want to buy.
Real
and
talk.
As a music person, as somebody that's making music, you got to be on that same height.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You got to go to the you got to research things and be like, okay, only females is buying music this year. So guess what? My next few songs are going to be generated to the females. You feel me? Or you might think, okay, well, it might be more money in EDM. You can't be scared to go do an EDM album, you know what I'm saying? Because your hood gonna think, oh, that album ain't cool, or that song ain't cool. But they don't play hip hop songs at the clubs in Vegas, and that's where they get all the money at. So why wouldn't you make something, one of them high track songs or hot tectonic songs or whatever you call it? You know what I'm saying, to play up there where they only playing EDM at the swimming pool parties and things. You feel me?
Right.
So you got to really just pay attention to your market and pay attention to the market and be an artist and not a rapper.
So coming out of your first album, Hood Reality, you said the song "Can't Leave Rap Alone" was building legs and it was popping on the radio, right? So at that time, on the first album, and with the song growing legs like that, do y'all think at that time that y'all established y'all brand at that time, or do you think your next album is when you really cemented the HOODSTARZ stamp?
The next album.
The next album.
I think it was the next album. The next album, because when you everybody could do it one time. You know what I mean? So when you establish it, when you do it the next time, that'd be okay. It wasn't no fluke.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Okay, it wasn't no fluke. We and you got to think, we from a 2.5 square mile city, but and our 2.5 square mile city, we from Midtown. You feel me? So we can't even get half the city to support us.
True, you right.
You dig what I'm saying? So
right.
And then say we did, if 100% of East Palo Alto supported us, it still ain't enough. It's only a 2.5 square mile city. It ain't as big as East Oakland.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So we gotta reach out and we gotta go get other cities involved. You dig what I'm saying? And
right.
So we learn that, okay, you know what, we already cool with Frisco. We need to go up there and rub elbows and touch bases. We gotta go to Oakland and rub elbows, touch bases. Gotta go to Vallejo. Gotta go to Seaside. Gotta go to where the rough neighborhoods where the niggas at.
Right.
You feel me? We gotta go fuck with them. You dig what I'm saying? Because if not, we gonna be stuck trying to sell all our albums to one side of East Palo Alto, which ain't big enough.
Right. You right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, shit, even if you do like my music, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't from my side of Palo Alto, even if you do like my music, your homeboys, one of my niggas is somebody that from on my side and did something, and one of your homeboys, your cousin, your aunt, something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just not East Palo Alto. That's in everywhere. I said, if you're saying, if you from the east side, the niggas from the other side probably don't like you.
Yeah, that's real talk. So, you know what I'm
saying? Same in Oakland, same everywhere.
So you said Band-Aid and Scoot, you feel is where y'all establish y'all brand, is your HOODSTARZ brand, right?
Exactly. I think that's
what song do you think was the stamp that was like, you know what I'm saying? Because you said Can't Really Rap Alone was building legs, and then y'all dropped the second album, Band-Aid and Scoot. What song off of that you think?
What's the name? It was Grown Man was building at the end of the first album.
Oh, okay, Grown Man.
Can't Leave Rap Alone was basically it was almost over. You know what I'm saying? With that run, now we was getting into the Grown Man run.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Where we started on the next album. So that's the song that really just opened the door. And then another thing that we had was with everybody paying attention to us with the radio on us like that. We E40 had opened a club up called the Ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
In San Jose, and that was played a big part in our success too, because like every time that they opened the doors at the Ambassador that they had us in there, we pretty much sold out the whole the venue. Like they can give us 2 days notice, tell us on Wednesday that they need us on Friday, and it'll be 2 or 3 times in 1 month, and we'll sell it out.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? And what was happening was, the radio DJs was taking notice of that, because they had Cameo sponsoring the whole everything. They was the Cameo DJs. Cameo was promoting it, everything. So they DJs was noticing that, and they was like, "Well, who the hell are they? Why can they come here anytime and sell out, and the whole crowd paying attention to them perform?"
Hell yeah,
you know what I mean? So they was like,
well, as a witness to y'all shows, y'all stage performances. Motherfuckers seen y'all perform and went back and was telling them, man, them niggas know how to rock, man. Them niggas get on stage and do food. So, and that word of mouth build a crowd bigger than a flyer wheel. If motherfuckers know that you rock every time you touch down, they gonna come see you.
Right. They and the thing about me and Band-Aid, me and Band-Aid ain't too tough to go have fun.
Right.
A lot of these rappers hide behind the image of their last song.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So I'm in my hood, where we from, that it's 2.5 square miles. So everybody know who you is, so you can't lie about shit. You know, so you can't lie about what you doing. You can't lie about too much of shit. So we can have fun. You feel me? Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what side we from. Y'all know who we is or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm finna get up there and have fun, and I can rap about whatever I want to rap about, because I done been through it. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I mean? They got to hide behind, and they fuck that up, because they come from the street into this music industry, and they feel like, okay, I got to be a street image in this music. It's 2 different industries. It's 2 different worlds. And people don't understand that. When they try to mesh them together and mix them, it don't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're in the industry of entertainment. You dig what I'm saying?
You're right.
You can be a rapper or an entertainer. It's different.
Right.
And I'd rather be an entertainer any day.
Right.
Because as an entertainer, I can do whatever. I might sing on a track. I might go dance or something on stage. That's why they pay attention to us. Because we're going to get up there and give you a show.
Yeah, yeah. So coming out of, so now that you're going to, so Grown Man is popping. What was the next song after Grown Man that y'all released that took flight? Video Vixen.